It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one, and we do finally have a little bit of a correction in the market, which you know how I am. I feel like it's well needed. We did see over the weekend meme coins and even Monday go crazy, so you're actually starting to see meme coins take a back seat as well. But why the recent dip, guys? We're going to talk about it today. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. Consider the Discord, the Patreon, and even our community project. Let's get into it. Now, what's happening today is we had the CPI inflation information come out, and it rised. It rised again, right? It was 3.2% above expectations of 3.1%. Core CPI inflation fell to 3.8%, which still, even though it fell, was above expectations of 3.7. But at the end of the day, it did fall. Note, this is the 35th consecutive month while inflation above 3% in the second straight increase. A Fed pivot is becoming less likely. Guys, let me know what you think about the CPI, right? Do you feel like inflation is still at that point where it's like, man, things are expensive, you know what I mean? Everyday necessities outweigh what I'm actually getting paid in making. Guys, let me know what you think about that. I still think food is a bit expensive, right? You know, I like to eat, you know what I'm saying? You know, it'd be looking like, dang, well, I spent a lot of money on food today, baby. But guys, let me know, 99% chance of another Fed pause. So not a Fed uh, rate increase, but not the cut that everybody was expecting. And note, we do have 36 days into the next Bitcoin halving cycle, including our extremely burn event for J5, where we will be burning 40% of our supply. Guys, like and subscribe. I like to use the BTC logarithmic chart to kind of like appear my exit strategy, guys. You can see right here, I love this chart, right? Because this chart, it kind of shows just the history of each bull market, especially for Bitcoin. We're just not there yet, right? We're not at the bubble lower band, but we are at that non-bubble upper band. So if you've been in crypto for the last 2 years, this is the time where you start to think like, okay, how high will this thing go? How will the economy, basically, how will the economy look, right, throughout 2024, and how would it affect the market? You know, when you think about it, they did a survey here, and let me actually pull up the survey for you guys. See if I can actually find it here. Where's the survey? Here. Okay. All right. So expectations for an recession, right? Gen Z said 62%, millennials say 59%, Gen X says 53, but it is, a shining light there at the bottom. Boomers who believe it's only a 48% chance of a recession. So we're not out the woods yet as far as the macro environment, right? But it is good that the DXY is on in here, right? We need that DXY to cross 100, right? In my opinion, that's when we'll get that explosive altcoin season. I was talking about altcoin season with my boy Crypto Loser, and man, he made a great point. He said, I think a lot of people are undervaluing how much liquidity could pour into this next BTC bull run, because BTC is at an all-time high, and we got to an all-time high before a Fed cut, before an halving cycle, and before quantitative easing. And I think that's something that needs to be highlighted, right? DXY is lowering, guys. Taking a look at BTC dominance, because a lot of people want to know, like, when is altcoin season. I would think that BTC dominance most likely will go up as we got this CPI data. Not quite altcoin season yet. As you can see, the altcoin season index here is 53. And I don't know if you guys do microcaps and blue chips, but I love to know you guys' opinion on your sector of altcoins that you choose from. But just taking a look at the total 3 chart, guys, we are at resistance, right? I told you guys this was like my little area that was very, very important. This area up here will decide, in my opinion, if we go into altcoin season or if we have a massive correction, right? I talked about how BTC was already at this point where it was reaching the arms, right? The arms of this inverted head and shoulder that we're seeing, and we're right there, right at that resistance. We did get rejected. We didn't even we made it into the box a little bit, but I would have loved to see us get a little bit higher. But the CPI data coming out could be a foreshadow of maybe a 20 to 30% correction. Also, the total others chart, right, excluding the top 10 altcoins. So this is like the micro cap sector. And guys, taking a look at it, you can see again, we did get rejected here at that the final length of that arm. So new people, this is to you guys. If you're coming in crypto right now, like, oh, I'm gonna become a crypto millionaire. Crypto is pumping. Guys, you have to be very, very, very cautious here. This is the point where you gotta understand, like, hey, if I'm buying altcoins, if I'm buying BTC, hell, if I'm buying J5, I could possibly, lose 50 to 40% of the value initially because things have went up so massively, right? And this is why it's important. And you see, like, on my channel, like, I moved away from kind of like being a DJ because I've noticed that a lot of new people are coming into crypto and they they don't get it yet, right? I didn't get it, so I know I was you 2 3 years ago, so I get it. But you'll learn, right? I call taking losses in crypto like the tuition that you have to pay in crypto. But guys, we are at a very, very, very a level where I think we need to be cautious. Not the fact that the stock RSI also down here is in the overbought levels. Anytime it crosses 80, it's overbought, but it's not confirmed, right, until it crosses back below 80, with the bearish momentum, right, with that blue line kind of like right here, crossing over this orange line and heading back into a loss of momentum. So this is going to be interesting to see how the entire cryptocurrency market reacts to the CPI data here. On a positive note, right? Because we talked about things that we need to look forward to as far as a possible correction. But you can't get more bullish than seeing Trump here. He did a video where he was very positive on crypto. He said, "Hey, BTC is I like playing around with BTC. People are using it as a currency." He called it these new currencies, these new currencies, right? He talked about his NFT collection and how people had fun with his shoes and things of that sort. So it seems like the former president here, Trump, and looking to be president again, is warming up the crypto. I think that this is the guy that's probably going to be most pro crypto in the campaign. You know what's crazy, right? It's like now it's like you got Trump here pro crypto, and then you got Biden here pro marijuana, where he goes and tweets out of nowhere after this huge stance on marijuana. He goes and tweets, "Oh, nobody should get locked up for marijuana, for smoking or holding marijuana." And now you got Trump here talking about, "Oh, I'm a big fan of these new currencies." So these guys, guys, if you don't see, like, this is all marketing, right? Who knows what these guys are going to do when they actually get into the seat? But then, in my opinion, both it's good for both. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if they do something crazy with the 420, I would expect these 420 cryptocurrencies that have been getting decimated for the last 3 years to finally show some type of life, right? Would love to see that. El Salvador, right, is sitting on 84 million profit from his Bitcoin holdings, which is crazy. And this is what I was talking about, guys. Honestly, do you think that these countries, right, that our country, right, we're suffering from debt, right, highest debt of all time, right? People don't want to pay their credit cards, but they don't want to, the card notes, they're so expensive. You don't think these countries are buying Bitcoin? They're buying Bitcoin, right? They know they bought Bitcoin at 15K. Why do you think we're at 70K right now, right? These are not just regular retail people buying Bitcoin, right? Everybody is buying, right? From a country standpoint, right? Everybody is a race right now, right? Whether it be BlackRock, whether it be countries, right? It's a race on who can have the most Bitcoin, who can be the biggest holder, what country can hold the most digital gold, right? And not to add, there is a potential deadline here, May deadline for the ETH spot ETF. So you're starting to see a lot of people front run the ETH narrative, but the prediction is 35% down. Right, a lot of people feel like the ETH, reject a spot ETF will get rejected because of staking. And a lot of my community, they've been asking me about J5 staking, bro, Johnny 5 staking, and I'm like, look, still a lot of gray area with staking. We gotta be very, very honest about ourselves with staking. BNB almost $600, insane, right? Crazy. I just remember it was like 200 bucks. Wow. But Ethereum finally crossed 4K, and there's a lot of talk about that ETF getting rejected, right, because of the staking aspect to it. It's now 35% down on the prediction, opposed to where it was as the SEC did delay another ETH spot ETF. So now the question is, will we get a spot ETF for ETH? I think it's a possibility that we do, right? I think everybody understands, like, at the end of the day, this is it's going to be a decision on, like, hey, if we get in this thing at a favorable price, we can get the spot ETF gone. Hey, ETH is going to leave the planet. Everybody's trying to get in now. So that's kind of like the market update for altcoin season. I think so when altcoin season, right, guys? I mean, when you look at it, right, we're not even at the halving yet. I mean, we got like what two years of maybe like what, 2 years. Let's go to the, and I don't want to make this video too long, but let's go to the 6 month chart here. See if we can pull up the 6 month chart here, and I guess I'll do BTC. Right, we'll do the BTC 6 month chart because we gotta see how long this altcoin season or bull run actually will be. It's been a lot of speculation. Some people say it's going to end at the end of the year. Some people think like, hey, this thing is going to go well into 2025, and the bear market will be in 2026. So it's been a lot of talk here, right? Let's turn off the Gaussian channel so we can actually see this stuff. And guys, I will be doing some live streaming later today, and I also got some sponsored content, right? So I know you guys like pre-sales. We got another pre-sale sponsored content video coming, so be looking out for that. I think Meme Combat actually did pretty good. Why is this doing this? Okay, come on, come on, let's get this thing, close out this video, right? I know everybody's trying to get to their everyday life here. Okay, all right, so I guess we just to save time here, we'll go to the 6 month chart here. With the total market cap, and let's just get this thing. It does not it's not messing with me right now, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my, oh my goodness, it's not messing with me, right? Okay, we're gonna try one more time, right? One more time here, right? We're gonna turn off the Gaussian channel, bam, and we're gonna put on the 6 month chart here, and I'm just gonna use the touch screen here because I can't deal with that. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? All right, so bottom line is the bull run, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Finally, I was about to close it out. This is what I was saying, right? Normally we get 4 green 6 month candles right before we get the bear market, right? You can see here we're on the third one. Right? 1, 2, 3. Last cycle we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and the third one has already took us to all-time high. Crazy. I'm gonna close it out with this. Where will the fourth candle take us, right? And at what point do we get this huge red candle? Because the way Bitcoin is going up, at some point it's going to correct. Guys, make sure you have an exit strategy. Take profits, do your thing. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you next one.